How the hell am I gonna live? I need...
Just calm down, please,
need
Ryan.
money.
Ryan Can't Read is about a young lad, Ryan, who is struggling to find work. It's about literacy and what it's like for someone with low literacy skills trying to navigate the modern world.
He basically comes to this point in his life where he has no other choice but to have to learn to read and write. And he has the help of a sort of an unlikely mentor.
What's going on? I'll move, I'm coming in.
So Lewis reached out to me with this idea for a film that he wanted to make, loosely inspired by what he's been through.
I didn't learn to read and write properly myself until I was 21, and the first book that I read was Spot the Dog. People always say, like, how do you manage to slip through school not learning to read and write? And it's pretty easy, actually. Like, sorry miss, I just need the toilet. Oh, will you just read that for me? And before you know it, you've gone through 3 or 4 years of school. And I just kept hearing on the radio, like, people struggling with the literacy later in life and not being able to, like, read important messages. And that just really inspired me to be like, okay, how do we put someone on screen who tries to just overcome these challenges? So I reached out to Reese.
What really got my attention was, what does an adult learning to read and write look like? And then once I found out some of the techniques that are typically used, I just knew that that had to be shown visually on screen.
Here we go, see if big man can move.
I think there's something about, maybe it's the area that I grew up in and kind of knowing those people, I kind of resonated with the script. It had a real impact on me emotionally.
And we just started to collaborate from that point, really.
A lot of films set in Liverpool around working class culture, they glorify the culture or exploit it. What we've tried to do is put 2 young Liverpudlian lads on screen with no violence, no stereotypes, just showing 2 people come together with a common interest.
Being a lad from Liverpool, like seeing 2 Scouse lads being like nice to each other and supporting each other, we really just wanted to put that on screen.
Stick your chest out, come on. What's going on?
Working with James was absolutely amazing because he is one of the most generous actors I've ever worked with.
Working with James and Lewis was incredible. We used long takes and we really gave actors the space to play and find the right way to portray their characters and build an authentic relationship.
Stepping onto set day one was really nerve-wracking, but I just felt so safe.
By far one of the nicest sets that I've ever worked on. Every single member of that crew just went above and beyond.
You know, Liverpool's a fantastic place to just be, but to film there with local crew, local actors and local people really was special.
Red cabbage or Worcester sauce.
Red cabbage.
Crunchy bit of bread. Loads of butter. There you know, kid.
It's what Mum used to cook.
I think that the moment that would spring to everyone's mind was the very last scene that we shot.
When we were filming that emotive final scene,
Everyone piled into this tiny kitchen.
In this terraced house in the middle of Dingle in Liverpool, and it was like thundering and lightning. There was about 20 of us in this tiny little kitchen watching the monitor, watching Lewis doing his final performance.
it was a pleasure for me to just observe, give feedback and try and help them find that essence of what they're trying to create.
Just to feel like everybody was working towards a moment in a tiny house.
We were all just absolutely taken back.
That scene's emotional enough, but we kind of tapped into this energy and you can really feel it when you watch the film.
Ryan Can't Read means everything to me because it was part of my life. I hope it's able to show one person that if you learn to read and write later in life, that doesn't matter.
The story in itself is about, human resilience and overcoming challenges.
I just hope that audiences, they see Liverpool in a different light, that they see the community of Liverpool. It's my first project and I'm really, really proud of it. And I'm just so grateful that Slick said, come on, let's do it.
Just as a filmmaker, I hope that filmmakers see what we've done and realise, yeah, I can do that too.
It's like the power of the human spirit And just because life throws some stuff at you and you hit rock bottom, there are people out there that would be willing to help you. And that if you throw yourself into something wholeheartedly, you'll surprise yourself.